I can't hear you.
Are you ready to play Stardew Valley? I'm Jeff from InThirdPerson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And for this one, shoutouts going to Adventure Sucks. Thank you for the follow. Shoutouts to Why Am I Here 17. Followed the channel as I was setting up just before. Much love to you both. Much love to all of you, everybody in the chat. Player 2 Start, Vet Viking, Dean, Ian, Des, everybody. We're gonna drop the whole song right now. You guys heard a bit of it yesterday. Let's go. My baby girl, Haley. I love her so. I call her on the daily. Yeah. Skirt, skirt. Is it yes or no? Or is it just a maybe? I don't know, girl. Make up your mind. Cause girl, you drive me crazy. Into the verse. Let's go. She leaves me on red, inside I feel dead. Maybe I should date Abigail instead. But then I open a jar and everything's better. She says I'm strong and maybe that's a sign we're meant to be together. I don't know, giving her gifts and sometimes she says no. Is it destiny? Is it meant to be? Or should I just leave?
There it is. Y'all up for some Stardew? Alright. This is the most anticlimactic. We get the big song and now I have to flip the TV. Here. And also, I'm not even on the right screen. I need a smoother recovery. Also, this is not the right save file. Oh, bars. Thank you. Poke it. Adventure Sucks. Going for it. No. Man, how did you get that many points that fast? You just started following the channel like today. Already had 300. Unless there was like, oh, don't you get like a bonus for following? That might be it. That might be it. Nevertheless. Glad to have you along. Whether you are an original person or someone we already know taking up the alias, I'm glad someone has taken the monitor. And too bad for Ian for not taking it as his burner. It's a great name. Woo! How you guys doing this evening? I'm tired. Viking, hey, forgot there's points. Dude, this is the channel where you spend all the points. And yes, channel points are very much an overlooked feature on Twitch, but in recent months there have been some revolutionary things that have happened that allow way cooler stuff to happen with channel points. And so I've implemented a whole bunch of things that you're not really gonna see on a lot of channels yet. I think that, oh snap, going for the emote storm right off the bat. We just started. Throw your emotes in the chat. You got 45 seconds the next time you see lightning again. Yeah, you gotta spam the emotes, guys. You're just gonna waste his points. There it is. There it is. There we go. That's what I'm talking. It's at 45 seconds now. You'll get the second lightning to know that it's about to wrap up. But yeah, love seeing the emotes in the. I gotta embrace the Twitch culture with the emote spam and getting hype and all that. So there we go. That was for you guys. Oh, Chris is in the house. Oh, that was weird. Hold on. Oh, I can't even read the chat anymore. It's just all emotes. And I think it's yes, it's raining. We got a gold bar. Love it. And we were supposed to get. That was it. We need one piece of clay. That's it. We're one piece of... Wait, hold on. Mudstone? Oh, that's not it. We are one piece of clay short from being able to buy the... what was it? One piece of clay short from being able to buy the silo. And so we're going to have to hit the mines. Go to the silo. Do the thing. I need an iron bar. Do I have the stuff to make... Oh, wait, I have tons of iron bars. What is the thing I'm missing? It is refined quartz. Oh, we can refine some quartz. Yeah, we got that. We got those. Yeah, cook that up. And I'm not going to have to worry about this, though we should cut the... There we go. Yeah, maybe we'll trim a little bit of grass here just to get that out of the way. Yeah, pretty much like last night's stream ran really late. We were playing some Stardew, or not Stardew, we were playing some Fantasy Strike, and that is a game that I really enjoy. And stream was popping off, so we just kind of went with it. And then there was a lot of editing that went on after that. And then I had an idea where I was like, you know what? I've installed a bunch of stuff on OBS. Let me figure out how to do this one thing. And then it was like, okay, I've got that working. Now, how do I make that my own? And I've spent like pretty much all the time where I was not working making that effect work. And I hope you guys enjoy it. It is what it is, and you'll see it soon enough. I guess when someone is brave enough or to cash in, see what happens. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? Let me get some of that refined quartz. And we should be able to, yes, make a quality sprinkler. Where is a good spot for a quality sprinkler? We probably don't want it to be here. I'm going to put it here. I haven't checked my sight lines or anything, but there it is. And let's go cook up some more quartz. And we'll head over to the store. What day is it? It's a Wednesday, so the store's closed. Doesn't matter. All right, let's clear out some stuff in the meantime. What do we not need? Oh, we can process those geodes. Amethysts. And oh, we can get rid of the wood fence. Let's be real here. We don't need that. And we'll put away the wood. And then we'll go to the store. And yeah, what else is going on? We never got one of the things. I was going through my notes, and one of the things I don't think we've talked about in the last few streams, you basically want to put it where you have 8 plants surrounding it. Okay, I will make sure 8 plants are surrounding it. Thank you, Randy. One of the things we did not talk about, and Alex, I know it's a little old, but it's a topic for discussion that's gaming related. The Xbox games event, they showed a lot of games. They finally showed some Halo Infinite. Ooh, we got a blackberry. No, I don't need to eat that right now. And that looked, I mean, they said it wasn't a final build, and I'll take their word for it. Maybe they'll clean it up a lot. Also, the other thing was like playing that game. Like that game is running in 4K, 4K, and I don't have a 4K TV, so I can't even fairly judge how good it looked. So to me on my phone, it looked like Halo. Oh, what is this? A petrified slime. Do I have to give that to Gunther? Okay. Okay. How about, can I sell you some sandstone? Okay, 60. That's nothing, but sure. The petrified, yeah, we'll give that to Gunther in the meantime. And so we were talking about the Xbox event. They showed a bunch of games. They showed some other stuff that looked pretty. There was a little more variety this time, which I appreciated. I'm still not sure about the console, but I thought it made for an amazing pitch for Xbox Game Pass. The idea that you could play all of those games with that subscription service for what, $10 a month? That's crazy. Lots of games there. And I mean, I would do that just for Tetris Effect. Like the Tetris Effect with the multiplayer in it, like, yes. That's the thing we all want. Yes, the royal, we all want. Baby girl, Haley, what's going on? If you're ever bored, come say hi. Oh, what a change. I think the dark days of Haley and I might be over. It might be over. And on one hand, it's like, yes, we've been fighting for this all this time, for her to give us the time of day. And as a content creator, I'm like, damn, the best stuff, the best part of these streams is when Haley disses me. And if she's not dissing me, then like, oh, geez. If she's not dissing me, then what are we doing here? So I don't know, maybe we'll just keep it going and we'll try. And I think the end game for the Stardew series of streams is me getting married to someone. I don't think I'm gonna finish like the whole 2-year cycle and all that. I know we're like 12 streams into Stardew at this point, but I think that would be the logical conclusion for this series. And then we played something else, and I don't know what that is yet. I'd like to play more Fantasy Strike. That was a lot of fun, and I will also say from a, I'll be upfront, talk about like content and analytics stuff. That was the best performing weeknight stream I've ever done. And that felt great. Like, not the, I mean, yes, it felt cool to have a lot of people there. But more the idea that like people were interested in watching me play like video game, like a very particular type of game that I enjoy and I've really strayed far from. Actually, should I, you know what? Hey, that green dude, what's up, man? Welcome. How are you doing this evening? I know you're Euro time, right? So it should be like really late. Open to 2 o'clock, my guys. Yeah, maybe we'll try and get a better sword later, but for now, let's go in the mines. We'll go with what we got. I know I'm gonna have to stab things 80 billion times, but we'll just keep it going. Go with what you got. I ain't no quitter. Mama ain't raised no fool, or something like that. Ooh, what are these red rocks? Ooh, straight down to the bottom? Nice. Yeah, 1 a.m. in the UK. Shoutouts to the UK. I love me. I've only been to England, but I've been to England twice, and I love England. Shoutouts to London. Shoutouts to, where else have I been? I've been to, oh man, I'm blanking. Liverpool, I've been there. Shoutouts to, I think it's Bradford, that's it. Where my wife has family there, and we visited for a couple of days. Shoutouts to Buckingham Palace. I ate ice cream on the Buckingham Palace grounds. It was the Queen's official ice cream. I know the UK contingent of the stream crew tells me that I wasn't really eating the Queen's ice cream, but I'm telling you, she was selling it on the premises, and I ate it, and it was good. It wasn't the best ice cream I've ever had, but it was good ice cream. So, max respect to her for that. One of the things I actually learned along the way, and this is for I mean, that green dude, I don't know how much you probably know more of this. How has your channel been growing lately? Hope it's been going well. It's been doing great. Oh no, I died. I've never seen this before. And did we just lose a bunch of stuff? Oh, thank you, Maru. I found you unconscious in the mines. I was hunting for minerals and I almost stepped on your head. Be a little more careful next time, okay? Ow. I seen 1,300 gold. And okay, that's fine if they took the sap. But, oh man, I have no health left. Jeez. Savages. Okay. Well, that exploration did not go very well. Maybe we'll have to go back and, oh, let's eat a couple blackberries. The girl nicked my pockets. Maybe she did. Maybe she did. I want to believe that it was not Maru. But I don't know. We need some, like, heavy firepower here. Like, what are we rocking right now in terms of a sword? It's the 4 to 10 damage plus 50 critical power. So 4 to 10. We want to get heavier than that, right? 9 to 17 plus 2 speed. That's a good one. The wood mallet. Whoo, 15 to 24. That's pretty good. It's very pricey though. Ooh, the claymore. Damn, minus 4 speed. Once belonged to an honor. This is what I'm talking about. The Templar's blade. I mean, I'm gonna drop all my money on. I don't know if I can justify that right now. You know what? YOLO. We're going for it. Going for it. Terrible decision. I don't have the money for this, but going for it. Cool. But yeah, Ved Viking to answer your question. Yeah, the channel is doing great. It's been steadily growing, and watch time's been going up, and I am happy with the progress relative to the amount of work I have done. I think the big thing I want to do, and like one of my big goals is to improve the channel, and I think grow this to a wider audience. I think that having more people here and just getting more perspectives and more people hanging out and making a positive impact on each other's lives is great. I think we've got something cool going on here. It's really the fundamental challenge with Twitch and growing a Twitch channel is like discoverability on this platform is horrible. Like, if you leave it to just, hey, I'm gonna go and search through, like, one, people don't search for channels on Twitch. They don't really dig through the directories. They have their handful of favorites and that's all they watch. And then on top of that, for those that do want to search, it's so hard to find streamers because the way that the pages are set up is that, you know, viewers, it's either like those at the very top or at the top of the list, and odds are the people at the top of their list are really good, and if you're streaming one of those games, like, you're probably gonna get buried by all the people at the top. And one of the best ways to circumvent that, or like work around that, is to promote stuff on, like, make content for other platforms. And one of the best ones you can make stuff for is YouTube. And like, on top of like helping to grow the stream, like, I've always wanted to explore that side of content create. Oh geez, can I go back up? Nope. I've always wanted to explore that side of what it means to make content, like video content of that style. And yeah, grow the YouTube channel, in turn drive those people over to Twitch. I browsed the 10 viewer streams a few times. Yeah, that's like, I appreciate you doing that. Most people don't. The vast majority of people don't. And you can look at the numbers on Sully Gnome, and Streamlabs has these reports as well. You'll see them around where like the top 5,000 streamers, like the 0.01% of streamers, command 76% of all watch time. Everybody watches the top streamers, and for the most part, like, why would you go anywhere else? Which leaves the other 5 million active streamers fighting for the other 26%. And so yes, you are the Mother Teresa of streaming for trying to find smaller streamers, but for most people it's not worth it, and I don't blame you for that. Like, just as a casual stream watcher, like, I personally like the vibe that does come with watching a smaller streamer and being able to chat and interact. But for the most part, people aren't watching for that. They like the experience of just, oh, I have no money because I can't continue this adventure. That sword was dope though. That was a dope sword. Yeah, I checked those stats. It's crazy tough to grow on Twitch. Absolutely. It's not impossible to grow on Twitch. It is tough. And I think it requires you to be very deliberate in the way that you go about it. Understanding the platform and the challenges and trying to find your path through it, in a path that works with you, with whatever games you're playing, activities you're doing, the way you present yourself as a person, all of that type of stuff. Okay, do we want to go back to the mines? I know I have no... if I eat these blackberries now, like, how much farther can we go? A little farther, okay. We're going for it. We're going for it. All night crew. We might get like 2 floors max, but we'll try and bail out around midnight. And I feel, yeah, growth-wise, I think we're doing well. Things are starting to grow up, getting a little more followers. Average views are going up. I think that the support from like the WordPress community has been amazing. Having people like Kim and Pete watch Gaming Diaries, all you guys here, Now is Games Dan, Adventure Rules, like, having that community help support each other because we enjoy each other's company and stuff has helped a lot. But yeah, I'm also trying to find people beyond that too. I want to bring like as many people who would be interested in what I do here as I can. But yeah, for you, Ved Viking, how about, I know you just started a couple of days ago. How are you enjoying the experience? And that green dude. Oh yeah, the WordPress community is awesome. Yeah, they've been great. And I will admit, I'm not the most involved on the WordPress side, and I know I do write a website in thirdperson.com, and I've been writing there for 11 years now, and we've posted, I think we're like over 3,000 posts at this point. So, and posting like every day for almost a year. Really active there, like as far as like me putting up my content, but in terms of like interacting with other people in the community, I have my friends here and there, but generally speaking, I haven't reached out nearly as much as some other people. But I am a lot more involved on the Twitch side and the streaming side, and a lot of the WordPress streamers in that group I mostly know through Twitch. It's insane for someone rated me today, and I peaked at 8 viewers, which is crazy for streaming less than a week. Yeah, 8, that's great, man. 7 followers, fantastic. Moving on up. Get that Twitch affiliate, man. And yeah, raids can help to a certain extent. I don't know if you're familiar with, one of another WordPress streamer, Gao Li, at twitch.tv/Gowlee on the rocks. You know what? Let's throw a shout out for him real quick. He got a big raid. He got a raid. He streams mostly his art stuff. He does fantastic pixel art. And the push that got him to affiliate was he got raided by a much bigger streamer, and they sent like over 200 people to his channel, and a bunch of people hung out and followed, and that was the push that got him to affiliate. Just one day, just like that, bam. I don't remember what he was at when he started, but he got that huge push, and that was amazing for him. Nice one. Oh yeah. Yeah, nice. 7 followers is huge. Yeah, before Twitch, I streamed for a year on YouTube. Well, not like... Oh, jeez. Oh, we're at 80... Okay. We got the elevator. Is there like a treasure chest or something down here? Also, oh, jeez, it's almost midnight. Bailout. Let's go. I streamed for a year on YouTube and Facebook, and that experience was not great. I think on YouTube, I mean, there were a lot of problems that were beyond the platform itself that I acknowledge in retrospect of like, hey, my content was bad. I had no schedule. My technology was bad. My mic sounded horrible. I was streaming in 480p because that's all my computer could handle at the time. But there were also some really bad things about the platforms themselves. I think YouTube at some point, if they ever decide they want to become serious about streaming, I think they will be the #1 platform. They are arguably already the #1 live streaming platform. I think if they make some UX changes, they could easily take over Twitch. But I think some of the UX stuff was really problematic to me, of just like, how is anyone ever gonna find me here? The experience of streaming on here so bad, and like I don't even know how to find other people's live streams, and no one found me. Never got a single message in the chat in the months I was streaming on there. Okay, what can we get rid of here? Topaz, yeah, we can flip those. The gold we'll hold on to. I should be cooking those. These... How many gold bars do we... Oh, we use them all up. Okay. Put that away. That away. We can sell the white algae. That's fine. It was Facebook that tricked me. That I'm still super cheesed about. When you start streaming on Facebook, and this, I can't say this happens to everyone, but this happened to me, where my first few streams had hundreds of views. Hundreds of views. I was like, wait, how am I getting this many people? And I thought that I'd found something, and that I'd found an audience. Like, nobody was chatting, but I had the number said 400 people, and I was like, well, this is my platform now. I'm going to make this. Oh no! Oh, dude, I fell asleep in front of my own house. I lost track of time. And what was it about Facebook? Yeah, so I got hundreds of views for my first 2 streams. And then I started getting ads for like, hey, you want to buy some Facebook ads and advertise your Facebook page by buying these ads. And I didn't take them up on it. Audience dropped. Not to say that that audience was real in the first place. I think not to say that they were like fake people per se, but it was just like, hey, check out this channel. They put it on people's feeds that it wasn't necessarily relevant for them. And when I didn't pay up, they just stopped serving people my channel, and it bombed. Maybe it'd be different if my content was better, which was another problem, but I hated the idea that Facebook had that level of control over who could see my posts. And so I was like, nope, I'm out. And I tried Twitch. And I'd like to say, hey, it was happily ever after that. Like, no, it wasn't. Those first few months were lonely. That number, the number 0, did not move for months. And I didn't get any traction until my brother started watching, till my cousin started watching, then it was above 0, and then there would be a person here and there. And I think it was Pocket Rumble. That was the game where it was like, here's this fighting game, and I'm one of the only people in the world streaming it. It just came out on the Switch, and I was really good at it. And that was the thing that started to get the channel rolling for me. But then I stopped playing fighting games on stream, and I squandered all that momentum. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I think the big thing is it's taken a long time for me to understand how to make this stream worth watching. And it's more than just like, oh man, you need like a sick computer and a great microphone and a high-end graphics card. Like, none of that stuff, most of that stuff doesn't really matter. Hold up, game stuff. Last night, a Joja team member found you incapacitated. A medical team was dispatched to bring you home safely. Build you 3 Gs. Oh, it's 3 gold. Okay, I had no money anyway, so whatever. Weirdly enough, SpongeBob got you a lot of views. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing, were you playing that around the time that the new game launched? Okay, I've got a refined quartz. I need a gold bar. Do I have... I don't have any gold. Let's go cook some gold up. And we should water our plants. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jeff from thirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Man, you just don't get the boost and luck you need. Your quality is so overkill in a good way. I don't know if I'd say the stuff I deserve. I'm continuing to work. I'm continuing to work at the stream and making this the best it can be. And I need to do, I think the other thing is, like, I need to do my part to let people know that this is here. And that was part of the learning of Twitch, and understanding that, like, the odds of people finding me organically here are very slim. And I need to put in the effort to promote the channel. And that's why I've got the Instagram. That's why I'm on Twitter. I put up go live posts. I post every day. I've got highlights from the streams. I do just more conversational posts. Like, it's ended up becoming a much bigger enterprise than I thought. Like, I thought when I started this that I was just gonna sit here and play video games, and then came to the realization of, like, what I actually want requires me to do a lot more. And once I understood that, then it was like, okay, let's get to work and do what we need to do to put ourselves in a better position for tomorrow. Yeah, peaked around 20. Nice. That's pretty awesome, dude. Yeah, I'd just be mindful, like, and even like game selection stuff, it's such a weird thing. And generally speaking, yeah, if you're happy playing what you want, play what you want. But like, there isn't an audience for every single thing, and depending on your goals, maybe it doesn't work. That you want to play your super niche anime dating sim things, and if there isn't an audience for that, there just isn't. Uh-oh. Even with the sprinklers, I'm still watering it exactly the same. What? I'm almost out of energy already? Oh, dude. And at least I've got some food. I can eat my crops, but I'm eating my money here. Okay. Here. I don't like that. I don't like eating my money. Then again, like, that's the story of my life. I eat so much. Too many snacks, man. Ooh, that was like really far. Oh, it's just still 3. 10:20. Okay. I think that's everything. Now we can go buy some food. You passed out. You woke up with 50% energy. Ah, that's why. That's why. Thank you, Randy. Yeah, growth on Twitch. It's very weird. Do you ever take some days, weeks to play a single game in a whole playthrough and then move to the next, or do you always mix it up from stream to stream? It depends. I think my strategy now, I think for one, the whole idea of being like a single streamer game, or like a single game streamer, it's probably the fastest way to grow. It's also the fastest way to kill your soul. I really think that it's really tough to just play that one game over and over again, and I don't think most games have that sort of depth where you can just play it, literally play it forever, or play it as your job. And that's really hard. I think that when I started to, one of the other games that's helped, I think the single biggest game that's helped me grow is Tetris 99. And I'd probably be higher. I don't know how much higher. I think the channel would be farther along if I just focused on Tetris. And as much as I love Tetris and I keep coming back to it, I don't want to play that game as my job, and I don't want to play that game every single time I come on stream. I come back to it regularly because I love playing it and because it also helps me achieve my goals as a streamer, but I can't play it forever. That's why I play Overwatch sometimes as well. I play more story-based games like a Stardew, and I try and find a mix of things that work based on my schedule, based on my goals, and what I feel like playing. You found me on Tetris 99. Yeah, that's where most people find me. All right, let's go back to this camera. And I think that at the time, and I think to a certain extent, like it's still the case, that I think Tetris 99 is still, to a certain extent, an underserved game, where there are a lot of people that like watching it. There are a lot of people that love playing it. Haley, baby girl, do I have anything? Oh, we got to give her this rock, right? She's gonna... A ruby. She is the ruby of my heart. Here, I've got this gem to symbolize my love for you. Baby girl. Baby girl. For me? Thank you. Yes. Yes, another one. I did. I'll take it. I'll take it. Can't buy me love, but you can definitely give someone a lot of gifts, and they'll eventually marry you. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, we need food. That was it. We need to buy some lunch, and we'll eat one of these blackberries. Actually, no, we'll leave it for now. Opens at noon. Okay, fine. I spent nearly 2 weeks playing Ghost of Tsushima on stream. I just got so engrossed with it. If you like playing it, that's great. I will say some of the games that didn't work for me on stream, and this isn't going to be the case for everybody. Hey, hello. Dude, time is money. I need my food. Come on, let's go. The big games that tanked my channel in the early days of like when I was trying to get Twitch affiliate. And not to say that these are bad games, they were just bad games for me to stream at that time based on my goals. Let's put it that way. Those two games were Tetris Effect and Spider-Man. And the two different reasons why those games did not work for me. One, Tetris. Okay, we'll start with Tetris. Tetris is a fantastic game to play. Tetris Effect, I love it. I think it looks amazing. It's got incredible music. I really wanted to stream that, and I'm a pretty good Tetris player. Like, I was able to beat the expert mode without dying all the way through. And I streamed that, and I was like, yes, I beat Tetris Effect, hardest difficulty all the way through. 0 people watched it. 0. And that's because Tetris Effect doesn't have an audience on Twitch. You can go look right now. No one was watching it then. No one, even less people are watching it now. Unlike a game like Tetris 99, where it has the multiplayer and people like to get hype over the winning streams and all that. Like, Tetris Effect just doesn't work in this format. And then the other game, Spider-Man, another one that bombed horribly for me, was because it was the hot new single player game of the time. Like, this is a game super popular, millions of copies sold. And here I am, little old Jet, with my 55 follow, averaging what, less than a viewer, lows, like 2 viewers a stream, just buried at the bottom. Thousands of other people you could have watched before you got to my channel, and no one found me. And that pushed my channel back from hitting affiliate by months. And that really ate me up inside. That was probably the darkest of my Twitch streaming days, of just like, man, I was right there, and I didn't get it. But there was some other stuff there as well. Like, I think ultimately, and not to say that it was Spider-Man's fault or it was Tetris's fault, my views went down a bit with Ghost, but I kept doing it because of how good the game is. Yeah, that's fair. I think that when you stream, I think you always have to find the balance of, hey, is this something I want to play because this is what I want to play, or is it something that's going to help the channel grow? It's a weird thing. Like, if you just want to play video games and maybe people drop by, then like, yeah, play whatever you want. But I think, yeah, if you want to grow, it can be more complicated of an answer than that, or more complicated of a decision-making process than that. And not to say that I don't play games just because I like playing these games. I streamed before Fantasy Strike went free to play. I streamed that a couple of times, and that was just this is something I want to stream. Overwatch is a game I stream regularly, and that is technically a bad game for me to stream. That is a game that has thousands of viewers streaming it constantly. The audience likes competitive play, and I am not a competitive level player, and they gravitate towards PC play because that's where that game is primarily played, and I play it on Nintendo Switch most of the time. So like, I check none of the boxes of what people on Twitch actually want to watch when it comes to Overwatch. But I play that game on stream because I like playing that game. And I make that choice knowing that. You love watching your casual Overwatch streams. Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. And like, yeah, with the Overwatch streams, if the thing for me to keep in mind is like, hey, if I'm not the best Overwatch player, which I'm not, how do I make this interesting? And that is the thing that I think to me that's the challenge. If I'm gonna play this game and I like it, but I still want this channel to grow, like what am I doing while what am I doing to make this a worthwhile watch, even if my Overwatch play is not the best? And in most cases, I think that's the case for most people who play video games and stream on Twitch. Most of us are not pro level gamers at anything. So if we're not pros at these games, then why are people watching us, right? Part of it might be like, hey, this is a hot new game. It's your Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe it's you're doing the 100 baby challenge in The Sims. Maybe it's you're living out a love story in Stardew Valley and you're creating your own narrative and doing roleplay and pretending to call girls on the phone. Like whatever that is. Like it's gotta be something than just like, oh, I'm sitting around playing the video game. At least that's, yeah, how I feel. Otherwise, it's just like, it's way harder of a sell. Alright, Demetrius, what's going on, my brother? How's the farming business going? It's corn season, isn't it? It is, my dude. Would you like... Is he gonna like any of this gold stuff? Oh. Oh! I didn't mean to give her the bomb! Whoops. That's not good. Streamer personality plays a part in it. Streamer personality is a massive part of it. I think that that's probably the single biggest thing about streaming is that people will watch a streamer for hours on end if they like that person and want to hang out with that person. And you can do that in a lot of different ways. You can be educational, providing like streaming advice or advice on how to cook, how to paint, spray paint. I know I'm listing off a bunch of stuff I do. You can be motivational. You could be just straight up raw entertainment value, or like relational and having the ability to interact one-on-one with your chatter, make it feel that way. And Jenny's in the house. The chats that move a million miles an hour with the famous streamers playing a popular game are annoying to me. Casual streams with cool people are the best. And welcome, Jenny. Welcome, Dan. How are you two doing? And yeah, of late, I have preferred that vibe as well. I love hanging out on all your streams. I will admit, Ved Viking, I've lurked a little bit. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and watch all of your streams. I've watched a bunch of the VODs, though, and I have lurked a little bit. You've been playing a lot of Call of Duty and stuff. Oh, Dean going for it. Ah, didn't get it this time. No one's cashed in the new one. Someone do it. I put in way too much time to make that thing work. But hey, maybe when the time is right. Okay. Let's go and take care of some administrative work in the meantime. And for those tuning in, just tuning in, I'm Jeff from InThirdPerson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Dan, I guess Dan would probably know best. Oh yeah, Switch to Decaf is streaming right now as well. There it is. Thank you, Randy, for cashing it in. Do we want to cook some quartz right now? Sorry you ran out after Shiny Hunt. No worries, dude. Use your points however you want. I just wanted someone to do the thing. So you can see that. I didn't hear you. I'm thinking about Haley. Haley, I thought we were cool. It's Alex again, isn't it? It's Alex. I thought we were past that, but damn. Sorry, I would know what? Oh, I was going to ask if Des was streaming as well. Again, shoutouts to Switch the Decaf. While we are cooking this rock, let's throw in a couple more shoutouts. Let's throw in Ved Viking, formerly known as Awesome the Cool. Definitely check him out. Been starting to stream. We got that green dude up in here. Dude. I'm gonna have to say, how do you spell that exact 95? Shout out to that green dude 95. Been streaming some Ghost of Tsushima as well. Let's throw in the shout out for Dan's actual now is games .com. He streams on that one. There you go. Check him out. Did you fix mine? There it is. Man, these things take so long to cook. Last seen playing what? What was that? Oh, that's the Craigasm face. Do I need to cook? Let's cook up some more gold. Always the gold. And then we'll go to bed. I know it's getting late. I don't want to fall asleep in my... There we go. And then we'll go to bed. And I don't think I said good night to my dog. Good night, Chris. There it is. You don't make that face when you're streaming. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Thanks for the shout. No prob, dude. And yeah, for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Thanks for the shout out. I'm not sure what to stream next. Follow. Oh man, I was just about to do the thing I said I don't like when people do. The whole like, follow your heart, play whatever games you want, make sure you have fun. I get it for mental health purposes. Yes, play what makes you happy. If your goals are like to grow your channel, think about it. Now you can craft more bombs to give to townsfolk. I know. Let me switch his camera here. Sorry, I just kind of want to flex with the new computer. Any thoughts on my streams? I know a zombie shooter is probably not my kind of game, but have you noticed the improvements I did each time to stream? Yeah, I did. And yeah, your mic did sound better after putting in some stuff. The thing I would recommend, awesome the cool, watching your stream is your lighting. I think you're sitting by like a window and you're getting like sun coming in, which is good, but there are times where the sun is inconsistent and I can tell when your face is going lighter and darker. The bigger concern though is the frame rate on your camera. It looks like it's going less than 30, and what I think is happening, and tell me in the stream what kind of camera you have. I think what's happening, and I've noticed this too, like this happened to my camera for like over a year before I realized, holy crap, I'm doing this wrong, is that one, try and get as much light on your face as possible. Two, there is a setting called exposure on the stream. Let me see if I can actually show. Can I show this on stream? I don't think I have this set up. I don't know if I can set this up here. We might create a weird streamception thing. Oh god, you're seeing the lyrics, the Haley song. Don't look, avert your eyes. No. Okay. Yeah, I'll close that. Jet is streaming about streamers. So awesome. Yeah, I don't hate the idea. I think I need a little more authority on the matter, but I can help out with some stuff where I can. In the camera settings, there is a setting called exposure, and it's a number that goes from like 0 to negatives. On my camera in particular, if the exposure is too high, the picture looks like washed out and the camera lags. Like literally on both of these Logitech cameras, if it's set higher than -5, the cameras will lag. And it doesn't matter how much you optimize the computer, it's because the exposure on the camera is too high. So on my cameras, these are both set at -5. I can probably go to -6 to make it run. Like the lower the exposure, the smaller the hole for the light to get in. I think that's how it works. I'm not a camera expert. Randy can probably answer that a little better. The lower the exposure number, the darker your camera is going to be. Like it lets in less light, but then your camera will run faster. The trade-off is, yeah, you want to lower the exposure, but then have more like light sources on you. That's why if we're here, you don't necessarily need one this big, but yeah, getting like a direct steady light source on your face will help a lot. So between getting light on your face and adjusting the exposure setting on your camera, you will probably get your camera running at a more consistent frame rate. Yeah, if anyone has any other questions about stuff of like, Hey Jet, how the heck did you do that autograph thing? I'd love to talk about it because holy crap, that was a mile walk. Your new PC looks awesome, by the way. Thank you, Jenny. I went because I know we were talking about PC cases before. I went with the 50 instead of the 55 because it came with fans and the 55 did not, but it ended up not mattering because the fans inside this case were already broken and I had to buy different fans, so that sucked. But it is a cool case. I do like the RGB glow. I didn't care for RGB, but now that I have it, I'm like, yes, RGB everything. The room, even the room, we got the RGB lights going behind. It's a vibe, man. Yeah, if you guys have questions on like how I do the autograph thing, dude, that's a bit of a trek. But man, I think that effect looks so cool. Is it too expensive? I guess if I said if these are too expensive, then you would just like spam them all the time, but RGB looks nice to show off, but I hate it for personal use. That's fair. It's mostly a flex though. On stream, they're like, oh, what's the thing? I actually, here we go. Oh, wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go back to the room cam. This thing that it's standing on here is it's an old audio visual unit, like an AV unit for like amplifiers and mixers and stuff from like the 70s and the 80s. And I think it came from my in-laws' place. They were using it to hold like board games and other random stuff, and we took it and I had board games in there for a while. And after we redid the basement, we were about to throw this out like the day we were about to throw it out yesterday, and I was like, wait, I also want to move the desk or the PC to a spot where it can be seen. And so now it's entirely here just to show off the PC on stream. RG. And that's it. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from Inter. Did I actually go to sleep with holding up a gold nugget over top of my head? I think I did. What a flex. Okay. Hey, Dean. Oh, Adventure Sucks. Didn't get it. That's too bad. Maybe next time. Man, if Adventure Sucks gets that before Dean, I'm going... That's going to be a shame. Here, I'm going to put one here. Can I put this here? No, it's not letting me put it here. There. Okay. Oh, we got lots of crops, though. No, I don't want to eat the eggplants. You'll be really mad. Yep. Can't blame you for that. I think it's important to have staple games for people to know you're gonna stream. For you, it's Yakuza. Maybe. Maybe it is. It really depends on what you're looking to do. And I know, like, if you're not game streaming, that's a different conversation. For me, I'd say, yeah, I would agree. I think that having at least some footing in a particular scene has helped. I think for me in particular, it's Tetris, and I will always go back to Tetris. Partially because I like playing it, and partially because it helps me move forward with my channel. And yeah, speaking of which, we're streaming Tetris. Cheap plug, we're streaming Tetris this Sunday. Twitch.tv. Oh, you're already here. Twitch.tv/inthirdperson. Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Gunning for that #1 spot. It's also Maximus Cup time, so we're going to go and unlock the new Paper Mario Origami King theme in the game. Also, is it too late for me? Oh no, I can still plant some crops. I just need to get stuff with shorter life cycles because winter is coming, and I still short on clay. I think I am. I don't remember what level of the mines had the clay in it. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, okay, let's take care of that. Also, we have sunflowers. Do you think baby girl likes sunflowers? I think I've given her enough this week. Some people would say I've given her enough forever. That's neither here nor there. We can put away... No, we'll sell the sword. We'll sell the sword. We can sell the slingshot. Actually, we'll put that in... Oh, here. Man, I'm so bad at managing the inventory in this game. Alright. Yes, sunflowers. What does NSFW reward do? Oh, find out, dude. Find out. Oh, that sound gets me every time. Man, why are you watching this lewd material? I find it works better with the bigger cameras, but nevertheless, the effect is the same. Yeah, lots of effects. If anything, I think I spend too much time on channel point effects, and I need to dial it back a bit. I probably have way more than enough. Okay, let's put... Yeah, I'll just throw that in the box for now. Oh, for real? I can't... Okay, fine. You can take these cranberries too. Give me those. There we go. I just want to water the plant. There. So how that one works, there is, oh man, I think it's called OBS shade filters. Yes, I know Dan's gonna get mad because this is OBS specific stuff. There is a plugin called OBS shade filters, and it has a lot of different filters in there. A lot of them are really stupid and don't even work. But there are some that work pretty well, like that one, and you'll see a lot of the streamers that are using that particular effect, they mostly go at the angle of it being like RTX off, like the whole idea that your graphics card, you turn off the graphics card and the graphics look terrible. Haha, I get it. Multiple people have done that. And it was more like, how do I find a way to make that my own thing? And so, yeah, I went with the not safe for work angle. No madness here, dude. Use whatever works for you. Thank you, Dan. And so, yeah, there's a pack. I think it's called OBS shaders. You need... Yeah, it's that. You install that. You have to apply the filter to... And this is one thing I didn't necessarily know you could do either. Apply the filter to the entire... I think you apply it to the entire scene and not just the camera. Or am I mixing something up? I know you can apply filters to entire scenes. And then there's tricks as well to, like, how do you... Oh, man. Did we really just get, like, major frame drops in Stardew Valley on the Nintendo Switch? Switch really can't handle Stardew... I mean, I shouldn't be surprised the Switch can't handle Stardew. But... nevertheless... Let's keep it moving. Oh, is this? Here we go. Oh, those are already watered. All right. The other one, the autograph one, there is a... That's a mix of things. There's a plugin called Stream Effects, and there's another plugin... Is it OBS Shade Filter? No, it's Freeze. It's like a freeze effect. And there's a combination of things going on there, including my own twist. There's a... Oh, Abigail. Abigail, would you like a it's a gold sunflower just for my potential one true pairing. Hold on. Let me get the angle right here. Abigail, my love. Hey, how'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. Always. Always. Are you guys team Abigail or team Haley, by the way? Playing Stardew in Ultra 8K. Yes. Always, Jetty. I bought this maximum PC just to play it. Stardew in Ultimate 8K, 300 frames a second. No better way. Team Sebastian, that's fair. Oh, there's some sunflower seeds I could have planted as well. Damn. You want to punch Haley, just saying. That's fair. I know Haley is not for everyone. We've kind of turned the corner, though. I think she kind of likes us now. And part of me is horrified because Haley hating on me is social media gold. All my best clips, all the stuff that gets the most views, and the stuff that's the most fun to make is the stuff where Haley is trashing me. Oh, we have diamonds? Man. Am I ready to take that next step with her? I don't know. I don't know. Also, it's 2 o'clock. I need clay. I need a single piece of clay so I can build a silo and I can stock up grass for the winter because winter is coming and I don't have any preparations for the winter. Okay. You got to go after Shay now for more shades. Okay. You guys ready for that? This isn't just a diamond. Hit. Oh, she's not here. Okay, it doesn't matter. Get out of here. Oh. Hey, Emily. Another beautiful fall day. Emily. Oh, I sold the sunflower. Damn it. I meant to keep those. To give them to other people. That's okay. Let's go grab a pizza. We'll go to the mines. And I think we need to dig up. I can't go all the way to the bottom. Let's go finish off the early levels and try and get some clay, because clay is not a high level resource. All right, cool. To the mines we go. And I think I just introduced myself too. We'll not worry about that. What are some of your... Oh, geez, Sebastian. I should have talked to him. Some of your favorite relationships in gaming. And it can be with, like, your character and someone else. It could be, like, Mario, Princess Peach. It could be just, like, two bros that like to hang out. It could be that, too. But what are some of your favorite, like, relationships in games? I mean, that's a really open-ended question. I mean, part of that, like, besides Stardew, is off-stream, my wife and I are playing Dream Daddy on the Nintendo Switch as well, and that whole game is entirely about who do you want to pair up with one of these other eligible daddies? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Some might say. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that reference, but oh, here we go. I just need a clay. Like one clay. How far down the mines do I have to go to get a piece of clay? Oof. Maybe I have to focus on the funky colored blocks. Actually, do I? No, I definitely don't have clay. All right. One of my favorite relationships in gaming, and it's been a long time, but I remember really liking... Anyone remember the Ubisoft Prince of Persia remake that went all cel-shaded? I know a lot of people don't like that one. I remember enjoying it. I think it probably has not held up well based on my recollection of how that game plays. I thought it was fun, and I really liked the relationship between the prince and Elika. I would love to see them bring that particular iteration of the prince back, though I doubt that's ever going to happen. Yes, you love that one. Yeah, it was a cool game. I'm a sucker for BFF relationships in games, so anything with a close best friend or sibling connection is so love. Yeah. They're not necessarily in rocks. Oh, is it? Where would I find clay? I'm just going to throw it out there straight up. Where would I find clay if it's not in rocks? Also, there was a bridge that needed 100 wood. I remember that. I think it was just 100 wood to fix it. And I totally have that. And I think that's why I had the wood in the first place. A Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons is really good. Oh, you said it above. Did I miss it? The chat's... Clay is a resource digging up dirt, sand, or artifact spots, or from cracking open geodes. Ah, damn, I gotta crack open geodes. Or digging up dirt, sand, or artifact spots. Okay. So we can try the beach a little later. Actually, we're kind of... We might be headed... I don't know. But thank you, Randy. Apparently, you can just head to the beach. All right, I will go to the beach and get some clay. And I'll also get some wood to fix the bridge that's also over there. The father and daughter bond, Kiryu and Haruka have in Yakuza built up over 6 games, so the emotions can get pretty darn high. That's pretty cool. I have not played any of those games, but I've been hearing good things about them for many years. All right. So we needed 100 wood. Did I... Wait, where's my wood? Oh, I don't have 100 wood. I thought I had a... Did I accidentally sell it? You know what? Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. We'll go dig up 1 piece of clay, and then we'll chop down a whole bunch of trees tomorrow. So selling you on Yakuza. Yeah, that's cool. I have not played any of those games, but I've always heard great things. At this point, like, is it in the chest inside the house? No, that chest is empty. Unfortunately. Kiryu runs an orphanage in the 3rd game. Cool. Yeah, I threw that question out there, and it's like, can I actually answer, like, what relationships? All right, Randy, what am I hitting? Is it these? No. Do I have just like a straight up shovel? No, it's the pick, right? I don't actually know what I'm supposed to hit. With the hoe. Oh. Okay. My hoe proficiency clearly not as strong. You'll also want to hit those worms. What worms? I don't see any worms. What am I doing? Down middle. Is it this? It's a muscle. Oh, these. Stone. Okay. Where's this clay? Nope. I just need 1 clay. Is that so hard to ask? Oh, an ornamental fan. Oh, okay. Okay. There might be some people in my life that might like an ornamental fan. I thought I just need 1. Are we literally going to dig up this entire beach? Pro gamer right here. Digging up any sand or dirt might have a chance to find clay. Okay, so literally digging... There it is! All right, we did it. We did it. Pro gamer. Yes, we got it. All right, let's go to bed, and then we'll chop a whole bunch of wood. And then, oh, hey. If you really want to get the fish biting, make sure to put some bait on your hook. Thanks, Willie. Pro gamer. Yep. Hey, what are you doing out late, Leia? Do you have a kitchen in your house? Yes, I do. Would you, by chance, like an ornamental fan? This is a pretty terrible gift. No, okay, so she doesn't like it. Damn. Damn. All right, well... Clearly, I talked to like 2 people in this game, and I don't really have a feel. But that's all right. That's all right. Boom, 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 boom. What are we? Are you serious? We're still cooking that gold? Okay, we'll put away. Also, oh my goodness, I realized how much I've been slacking on my farm. Like, there's so much space here. I could be planting stuff. We're running out of time in the fall. This is my last major burst of revenue before I can't plant anything anymore. And here I am doing dumb stuff with my time. There we go. All right. Bedtime. Bedtime. I know, Jet. I know. Good night, Chris. Here's a question for the group. Let's take a quick interlude here. Also, yes, I love my favorite stat. My favorite stat to level up, and I'm so juvenile here. +1 hoe proficiency. +1 watering can. I can now make seeds. What does that mean? An iridium sprinkler. What have I been doing? Wasting my money on these quality sprinklers, and I could have gotten an iridium one instead. What's it gonna take to make an iridium sprinkler? Here we go. Let's take a quick sec here. Question for everybody. What is the game that you are best at? If someone was like, you are a pro gamer of this, what would that game be? Even if you aren't necessarily a pro, like what is the game you are best at? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a competitive game. It could be you've 100%ed this game that's tough to 100%, or I don't know, whatever that happens to be. Iridium sprinklers are where it's at, but iridium is so hard to find. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, what is that game that you're like, yes, I am pro star at this? I got to play. I don't know if Frosty would say that he is a pro gamer in Fantasy Strike. Shout outs to let me throw him a shout out too. Thanks for dropping by yesterday, Frosty Light, to play some Fantasy Strike with me yesterday. I got beat down pretty bad. I did win a set at the end. He might have gave it to me, but for the most part, I got wrecked. Once you get warmed up from playing Bloodborne, Bloodborne would be it. Awesome. Those are games I have the whole Soulsborne angle. I have no skills in it at all. I've tried multiple times. I have Dark Souls here, and I'm terrible at it. But I'm glad to know that I'm bad at it. I know now. It's not this thing lingering over my head of like, you should try Dark Souls. It's one of those most influential games of the last decade. I've tried it and I know it's not for me. Probably Yakuza, nice, and Tekken. That's a good one. Definitely, like, huge scene. Tekken 7 in particular, that game looks so good. The graphics on it are incredible. The slow motion final hits, so hype. Jenny says you've platinumed the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. There you go. Pretty proud of that. And also Ocarina of Time. I know it like the back of your hand. Fantastic. Yeah, my pro game would probably be Ultra Street Fighter 4. I guess the Pocket Rumble, I guess too, by virtue of me still being like top 10 in the leaderboards. I don't really play that anymore. Tetris is pretty good. And yeah, I don't know if there are any, like, I'm definitely not the type of person to play for achievements or 100%ing anything. So I don't think that would count really for me. I don't have the patience to like 100% or get all the trophies in a game. I don't care. That's just not for me. So that's the third person action games, you guess? Were you asking me or are you asking Jenny? All right, back at it. Also, that beat was kind of dope. Hold on. I kind of like this vibe. Yeah. The music, by the way, about your own message. So that's the third. You were an FPS. Oh, yeah. Dan, I can't believe I skipped over that. You were an FPS guy, then you found your place in stuff like GTA, State of Decay, The Last of Us, Spider-Man. Ah, there you go. Third person action. Got it. Yeah, those are some good games, and FPSs I've dabbled in for a long time. Not particularly good at them, but I do love playing them. I like getting platinum trophies for games I truly love and want to see everything in. I respect that. Yeah, if you love that game, play it for everything it's got. I'm just... I'm sorry, Dean. Oh, man. This song though, this vibe, I kind of like this. I don't think I have anything to rap about. Like pro gamers, are we do like an improv pro gamer? I can't. What rhymes with gamer? See, this whole thing's bad. I would like to do something to this though. Adventure Sucks is definitely going to be. I was just about to talk about this music. If you're looking to add music to your stream, I highly recommend Stream Beats by Harris Heller. That is the stuff I play most of the time. It's royalty free, copyright free. Put it on your YouTube, put it on your Twitch, put it on your Instagram. It's free. You don't have to put any weird credits or anything. Just use it. It's good quality stuff. There is a lot of lo-fi music. I've started using the EDM set list. There's synthwave stuff I've used at least once, and I listen to the hip-hop stuff, which I can't wait to put on this stream too, which I think fits a little more my vibe. And yeah, it's a great way to like add that vibe to your stream as well, so you're not like talking over Animal Crossing while trying to tell a serious story or what have you. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, talking about some pro gamer stuff. Man, I've been fortunate enough to play in some tournaments. I've done decently well in most. I have won a total of 1 tournament, and I ended up finishing 17th in the Cineplex World Gaming Street Fighter V National Championships. That was an experience. That was so cool. I guess, yeah, this is now probably a good time to talk about the one time where I was quote-unquote a pro gamer. I still have, if anyone's wondering like what this thing is on the top here, it is a framed karate gi. The winner of the tournament got a one-of-a-kind, well, I mean, yeah, this one's technically one of a kind because it has the city that it is in. So the Kingston one is the one that I got. I went out there. It's like a couple of hours away, won the tournament, and then competed in the national championships, where I finished 17th. And man, the esports of it all was so cool, because it was set up by Cineplex, which is the single biggest movie theater chain in the country. We got money. There was everyone of the finalists got flown out. I was local, so it didn't matter, but we got to stay in like a 5-star hotel. There was, the night before, there was like a media party where there were people asking us questions, and we had to do photo shoots. So there are some pro pictures of me floating around in the Cineplex universe. The craziest thing, like not even in the tournament, playing in the tournament was fun, but the craziest thing was that there were commercials that they were running before movies promoting the tournament and the championships, and my face was in the theater under every single movie for 2 weeks. And it was crazy. Some people, I was getting texts from like friends and people I haven't heard from in years that were like, dude, I saw you on the screen, that's amazing. My favorite one was my old college classmate, Becky. She went to see a movie with her mom and saw, it was like the Street Fighter Championships, and there's my friend Jet. And she had to explain to her mom that it wasn't like me as a guy who was fighting in the streets. It was me playing a video game. That was dope. That green dude, a lot of old game music is good for streams as well. When I started using OBS, the Ridge Racer Type 4, yeah, some of that stuff is good too, and you're probably gonna be okay with rights and stuff. I would be careful with that. I've heard if you want like video gamey type music, you can use the OC remix stuff. Like they have some amazing user created remixes and stuff on there as well. The only caveat being like, you have to take, part of the agreement is you take every opportunity to promote the artist and the songs. So that usually means having some sort of like widget on your overlay saying it's this song by this artist. It's not the hardest thing to put in, but then it takes up space on your screen all the time. Also realizing those 8-way sprinklers are not nearly as good as I thought they would be. They're literally just the 8 squares around it, and that's it. I thought it was gonna stretch farther out. Man, I'm such a Stardew scrub. Yeah, of the Street Fighter promotional stuff, because the commercials they ran after don't have me in it, the only remnant they have is if you find their Twitch channel and you find the tournament footage, the very beginning of it has like an opening intro cut, and I'm on it for like 3 frames. Like they literally, it's like a very quick montage of the players, and my face is there just before they cut to like the opening graphic. And that's it. It was cool though. It was cool. I think the other cool part was like having played in tournament before and playing some of those people like a Chai Rithi who ended up winning the whole thing. I played him in tournament before. And just being in a position where I was positioned as being equals to them, even if like I know skill wise, like there's no way I was going to beat or be on the same league as those guys, but like technically I was. On that one day, I was on that stage positioned as being on that level, and that was really cool. All right, 10:20. Let's go. We've got our clay. We need wood. That's it. We need wood. We need to sell this stuff off. Actually, I can just... No, I want... We'll just throw it in the box, and then we'll focus on... No, I need to get food anyway. Wait. I can just eat my own food, right? Let's eat some cranberries. How much does that restore me? Oh, okay. That's a pretty good chunk. All right, moving on. And yeah, after that tournament, that's actually kind of like my downfall in terms of competitive fighting games. After playing that tournament, I crashed really hard in terms of just like, now I'm taking this incredibly seriously, and I also developed a sense of resentment for Street Fighter V. There were aspects of that game that did not jive well with me, and ultimately I understand that the way that game used to be played is not the way, or the way that Street Fighter 4 was played, which is my all-time favorite game. The way you play that game is not the same as the way you play... Oh, Haley, baby girl, would you like it? I think we can give her a diamond. This isn't the diamond ring, it's just the rock. I think we're ready at this point in our relationship to do this. It's not a proposal, it's just here's some bling for you. Let's see what happens. Baby girl. For me, thank you. Okay, she likes it. She likes it. She's got very expensive taste. But you know what? Whatever makes baby girl happy, right? Am I right? I know, like, I can hear Ian just feeling that disturbance in the force going, no! And yeah, everyone in the chat's like, she's not worth it, dude, stop! Okay, let's go flip some rocks here. Some stuff I don't need. The diamond, ooh, 1,500! I gave her a $1,500 rock? I know money can't buy love, but man, 1,500 gold, that's a lot. That's a lot going into the winter. I really hope she's worth it, dudes. And Dan, thank you for hanging out. Good night. Take care. Get some rest, dude. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, we'll flip those. The gold bars I'm going to hold on to. The topazes we can flip. Gold ore we'll hold on to as well, as is the quartz. And I don't have any geodes or anything. I don't think we can sell the clams or the mussels here. Okay, that's fine. We needed to buy seeds. Oh, jeez. Needed to buy seeds, plant those, get some wood. That was it. So we can chop down some trees. That was what we were going to do today. Got it. Okay. What kind of seeds are we getting, guys? Maybe some pumpkins? 13 days to mature. Jeez. That's a lot. But I think we have time. Yeah, we would have time to plant some pumpkins. Maybe we'll go out with like one big bang. Yeah, let's get a bunch of pumpkins. Yeah, like 2 G's worth of pumpkins, right? And get some eggplants. Abigail, you good? Do you have any scarecrows on your farm? What? Why, yes. Yes, I do. All right. Plant the pumpkins, cut trees. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Playing some Stardew Valley, preparing for the winter. I don't know if we're doing a great job at preparing for the winter. Let's be real. I don't know if I've ever done great at anything in this game. But we're having some fun. Possibly getting our love game in check. Who knows? Baby girl can be very unpredictable at times. There we go. Throw down some more pumpkins. Does anyone here have... Oh, here we go. Some big stuff. This is like actual serious stuff. I got some major news from work today. There's been a lot of conversation about like, hey, what is the plan for going back to work in light of the global situation that we continue to be in. And I found out today that our office will continue to stay closed for the rest of 2020. And on one hand, I'm very much pleased with this news because I'm absolutely horrified at the idea of going back to work under these circumstances. At the same time, though, a year from now, or like till the end of the year, feels like a long time. And maybe it won't be. I think that when it was announced I think it was May, where our office announced we wouldn't be back till September. And I was like, you know what? This feels like a long time. And yeah, the end of the year may not be. If we still don't have a vaccine, we're probably largely still going to be on the same boat where the risk is still there. Uh-oh. Oh, not the right button. And so, yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to be spending a lot more time in this basement. I mean, not the worst thing in the world. I do have it's a lot more comfy now that I've updated my chair. And that's good, and I feel I'm fortunate that I have the opportunity to work from home. I know not everybody has that. But yeah, it's just kind of weird, this whole sensation, like this whole time where like I've spent my entire life with this assumption of like, yeah, you to do work, you go to the place to do the thing. What is this mushroom thing? And we might be nearing the end of that, like even after this whole thing, like we get the vaccine. Mushrooms, nice. We get the vaccine and stuff. Like there might be a world where I just continue working from home and that just becomes my life. And that's an interesting proposition. I think that I I'd save a lot of money. I tell you, I wouldn't have been able to buy this PC when I did had I had the pandemic not, like, it's awful. I don't, how do I phrase? I wouldn't have been able to save up as much as I did, as fast as I did, had we not been in a situation where I was working from home. But now that we do that, I'm able to save up a lot more, and the amount that I'm making helps out a lot in terms of not just like me saving up for cool streaming tech, but also just like life stuff of being able to buy groceries and do home improvement things, and maybe push fast track some projects that we've been putting off for ages because we just haven't had the ability to save up for that. Oh, okay, we got the wood. I think the virus will cause a shift in society that means most will work from home. I think so. I think you're right. And I personally am for it where it's possible. Not everyone's going to have that luxury. Not every line of work will lend itself to that kind of experience, but where you can, like, it seems great. I think one of the big things that I've been considering is the fact that we live, like, I'm not downtown, but we're close enough to the city where it's really expensive to live. Like, houses are crazy expensive, even where we are now. Like, we barely were able to afford where we live now. And to think, like, if we don't have to live close to the city, then that changes a lot. You can go farther out, get a bigger house, stuff like that. Especially in the industry I work in, like, the 95% of the jobs in my industry are in the downtown core. And I was just always under that assumption that, like, that's just the way it's going to be forever, because that's where all the offices are located. But if we're not working in an office anymore, like, hey, then maybe I don't have to live where I live. Okay, what did I need? Oh, what is this? Seed maker. Place crops inside to produce a varying amount of seed. Doesn't work with fruit tree crops. Oh. Oh, but you have to throw in gold. No, gold is expensive. I need that for other things. Crab pot. No. It sucks for coffee shops and restaurants in business districts, though. Yeah, this is true. I definitely am. While it's great that I get to save money because I spend way too much on lunch instead of, like, doing groceries and stuff, it is bad for business. Wait, I've totally blanked out on what I was trying to do. Oh, the silo. Yes, the silo. I needed 100 wood. What did I need exactly? I think I have it. Do I still have the picture on my phone of the exact? Here we go. 100 gold. Check. 100 stone. Let me go check my box. So we have 100 gold. We have definitely more than 100 stone. We have 10 pieces of clay, 5 copper bars. We have 2 copper bars. Oh, man. Okay. Can we cook up another one of these? I can make another one. And that should still... Okay, we've got another furnace. Let's get the cooking going here. Oh, that's a terrible spot for it. Here, give me that. I meant to put it here. Introduce her to my stove. This feels like a fire hazard. Let's clear that out. Yeah. And we need to cook up 3 more coppers. All right, we'll let that cook for the rest of the night, and then we'll cook up the other 2 in the morning. And I think we're Gucci after that. And then, actually, let me throw some stuff in my pocket. Let me throw the stuff and then we can buy the freaking silo. Oh, wait. Do I have enough bars? 5. We have enough. Okay. We have enough. Let's do the thing. We will buy a silo tomorrow, and that will be a major part of this arc. Okay, so we got the... Let's get our rocks. We have our stone. We need our clay. And 100 gold? Yeah, we're good. We Gucci. Let's go and cook up some more gold just cuz. And then we'll get the silo. And we'll play one more day. And then if Des is still streaming, let's go raid her. I'm terrible at raids, by the way. I've done it one time. I don't know if I did it properly. And we raided like... I mean, no offense to the streamer we ended up raiding that day. But like... I thought we were going to a Tetris stream and they were playing Smash Bros. And they weren't all that appreciative of the company. Because we had like a big group of people too. And then I just stopped doing it. And I know raids are amazing ways of getting people over, pay it forward and all that. I just haven't done it since. So we'll make sure we'll go and visit Des at the end here. Jenny says, I'm the only person who is back at my office and I doubt others will return this year. It's okay since I needed to get out of the house and you have a walking commute. Okay, if you live close and you're the only person, it's not that bad. And you're like in an area where there's not a lot of cases, right? I'm... Without doxing my... I don't even know I can say this without making it obvious. I am in a part of Ontario that is more... has more cases, shall we say. And... yeah, we'll leave it at that. All right, let's get in one more good day. We'll go and get the silo. We'll water our plants. Maybe we'll visit gift-wise. We've got Haley. Abigail's up to 3. It's not too late for Abigail to win me over. It's a new week. We can give more gifts. Penny's got 2. Who else do we want to get to know more? Oh, we don't know anything about these people. Like more than half of the cast. The wizard. I haven't visited him since the beginning of the game. Okay. Let's go water some stuff. Uh-oh. Now we got the double stove going. We can cook up some gold a little faster. Oh, we can only cook up one more anyway. That's fine. We're pretty much in the clear on a 12+ day of no new case streak. That's fantastic. Nova Scotia makes masks mandatory in all public places. Even though we're in the clear, I'm actually impressed with our government. That's awesome. Our government has also mandated masks as well, which I think is absolutely the right move. I should do a mask show and tell. I keep saying that I'm going to do it, and then I never do it. How about we wrap up? I will show off some masks that I have lots of masks. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll run upstairs. We'll actually do the show and tell, and then we'll go and visit Des and see how she's doing. I think she's streaming The Last of Us still. Stinks. She's going to be streaming The Last of Us 2 next week, and I don't want any spoilers for that game. So I'm probably not gonna watch, but you guys should watch Switch to Decaf as well. Twitch.tv/switch to decaf. I'll at the very least drop in to say hello, but personally I'm kind of waiting until the PlayStation 5 when they inevitably re-release it on the PS5 to play it. Yep, you've been watching both while playing God of War. Look at that, the triple screen action, and God of War is also a fantastic game. I think when I think about that game, that is the only game this entire generation where, to me, that game feels like this is what I thought next gen was going to be in terms of like graphics, in terms of mostly graphics, somewhat gameplay too. I really like how they changed it, and not to say that the original God of War formula was bad, because I liked that combat for what it was at the time. It probably got tiresome by the fourth game. But at the time, what they were doing was really dope, and I liked how they reinvented it for modern times. And visually, that game is absolutely stunning. And that's what I thought next gen was going to look. All of next gen was going to look like that, and really, it doesn't. I think that the graphics have been, they've been fine. I'm not sure how much of it is like diminishing returns in general, or other things I've read about, like, even at the time, the specs of the consoles were not as high end as they could have been. And we're in an interesting spot now going into PS5, Xbox Series X, where the specs on the consoles are higher than PC. So, very curious to see what that means for the next generation of gaming. Okay, let's get that one. That is my first game in the series. Loving it. Beat the main story and working on trophy stuff since you love it so much. Fantastic. And I guess it's not necessarily a bad place to start. I know there's definitely some story bits of that game where it helps to know things beforehand, but it's not the end of the world. Like, you clearly played it. This is your first one and you loved it. And that's awesome. There we go. Let me sit back. The proper posture. I was playing that whole time, like, hunched over, not taking advantage of the hashtag pro gamer chair. It's weird. I'm still adjusting to it. I still feel like I'm sitting in this thing wrong. I've never had that lumbar support in any of my chairs my entire life, and this one has it built in, and I feel like I don't have it in the right spot, and I don't know what right is supposed to feel like because I've never had this experience before. And I can make stuff with the sap, right? Like fertilizer, which I probably should have been doing all this time. And it's probably not even gonna matter much anymore because we're halfway through the month and almost near the end of planting season. You guys think Haley would like a gold bar? Oh man, I can't be giving her those. I can't, right? I can't be giving her bling like that. I don't know if she'd appreciate a gold bar, but I don't really have anything good right now. You're back. Your net just dived. Oh, that's no good. I hate it when that happens. But ISPs, what can you do? I've had some... Oh, Haley, baby girl. Oh, am I gonna regret this? Do you think... Would she like the gold or the gold bar? Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. One gold. We can spare a gold for our baby girl, right? Oh, that's such a stupid... No! That was like a G note right there. Oh, that hurts. Oh. That's like $1,000 in gold, and she just said, no, that's dumb, and then took it, and she's not gonna give it back. That sucks. You don't need her, Jet. Oh, maybe Abigail would appreciate a... I don't know if she would like it either. Oh, I've got nothing to sell here. Okay, that's fine. We can go. Time for a new girl? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I need to get a silo. That's it. I need to get a silo. Also, yeah, let's Jet, focus. Up north. Go to the wood place. Get a silo. Oh, Haley, where are you going? I've never been to the forest. It's muddy and I could get a blister on my foot. Let me take you where are you going? Come with me. Let's go walk. How you doing, baby girl? You doing all right? I'm about to head up north to the wood thing. I'm gonna get a silo. Do you have any interest in that at all? Hey, I'm over here. I'm over here. Hey, hey. Okay. Bye. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. Oh, Haley. Couldn't even tell me that to my face. You had to send that via text. I'm right here. She was doing fine for her. We gave her a solid gold bar. Maybe. All right, Robin. Hook me up. Houses 4 coop-dwelling animals. I need the silo to cut and store grass for feed. Yes. Wait, what? Did I hit the wrong button? Oh. Build it. Build it. Yes. Again, watching your own VOD for a while, and holy crap, I realize now that I breathed into the mic almost the whole stream without noticing. That is... So, okay, we can talk about that. One of the things, especially with a headset mic, it's very tough to avoid that because the mic is literally in front of your mouth the whole time. You can try and space it out, but like again, those mics are tough. They're kind of meant to be like close to your mouth anyway. When you do get a mic, one of the things I would recommend is getting some sort of pop filter. Now, I hate this one. It works. It works. I hate that it clips onto this thing and it doesn't really stand very well. I have to clip it to the desk now. It's a whole thing. You can also get some mics have the poofy fluff thing that you put on top. I'm guessing your headset mic probably already has some variation of that. But yeah, that helps a little bit, especially with the popping and the plosive noises that you might make by saying those. Having the windscreen can help you with that. If you want to get really cheap, you can do this with just like get a pair of pantyhose and make your own if you wanted to be about that life. But yeah, it's kind of tough to avoid that with a headset mic. It doesn't matter where you put the silo. The only thing you can do with it directly is to check how much hay is in it. Okay, you'll start working. Great job. Thank you, Robin. I think I still got tons of money for... Can we buy some other construction building while we're here? Oh, she's not going to let us buy anything. Okay, fine. You build your thing. I'm still sitting on this giant wad of cash. We will... What will we do? I don't have enough... Oh, I still have enough wood. We can fix the bridge. And I wanted to upgrade a tool. That was it. She'll only work on one thing at a time. Yep. I understand that now. But that is a good thing that you did, Ved Viking. If you have ambitions of trying to make like the best show possible, watch your VODs and pay close attention to what you're doing. Is there anything you can improve? Be honest with yourself. Is this something that you would actually want to watch yourself if you were watching someone else in that position? And if it's no, then what is it that you can do to make it so that this is a stream that you would want to watch? Oh, what was I supposed to do again? How did I forget? Oh, yes, blacksmith. All right, here we go. Upgrade tools. And we want... Oh, I can't upgrade anything. I don't have... Oh, yeah, iron bar. Do I... A steel axe, a steel watering can. It feels like we're too late in the season for a steel watering can. Are we? Let's go with the steel axe, because we're probably going to be chopping stuff. Oh, wait! No! I needed... Okay. I wanted to chop more wood, but alright. Man, I'm such a pro Stardew Valley player. Hashtag pro gamer. Jeez. Okay, we do have the... At least we're upgrading something. We bought a silo. We can fix this thing, right? If I do... With 300 pieces of wood. Oh, and of course I can't do that because I just sold or like upgraded my axe, so I'm not going to have an axe for a couple of days. Great. Great. I guess we're going to the mines then? Yeah, what could go wrong? Let's go to the mines. Let's go pick up a pizza on the way or something. I need some food. All right, or maybe some spaghetti. Yeah, how about some spaghetti? What is your favorite pasta? Are you a spaghetti person? Do you like the fettuccine, the lasagna? I love me some I think I'd have to go lasagna as my favorite pasta. I love the experience. It's just like a big chunky thing with all the cheese and the meat. Oh, so good. All the layers. It is an experience to eat a lasagna. You have to have a fork and a knife. So good. Oh yeah, we can sell the crummy sword too. Sebastian. The sun is coming out less and less these days. Wonderful. Oh, Sebastian. Macaroni is the master pasta. I don't know about that, but macaroni is very versatile. I will give you that. You can throw it in a lot of things. You can have fancy macaroni. You can have cheap macaroni. I live in a country where craft dinner is a staple of our country. Very much a go-to meal here. The crystal dagger, we can flip that. Not a pasta guy. That's fair. Yeah, love me some I don't have pasta much in the house. Steph is not the biggest consumer of pasta, so we rarely make it around the house. But man, pasta's really good. How about some orecchiette, some ravioli? Wow, these guys take a ton of hits. I wasn't going to do anything down here with my rinky-dink sword. That green dude, what would you say are some of your favorite foods? And for everybody in the chat, I know we talk about food a lot here, but I have not heard from that green dude on this matter. Favorite food? Any category. I think generally speaking, I love me some soup. Soup of all sorts. Adventure sucks. That's unfortunate. You'll get him on the next one, maybe. Much to the chagrin of Dean, I bet. I'm surprised, even after lowering the cost of the Snorlax by a lot, it hasn't increased the rate at which people get shiny Snorlax at all. It is just such a rarity. Bang. There we go. Ooh. Actually, okay. We'll still do mask show and tell. There's two things I want to talk about before we go. Yeah, there's masks show and tell, and then my sister-in-law's boyfriend, Yasha, sent me a link. It's I think it was Forbes? I can't remember which magazine. Someone came up with a list of the best video game soundtracks of all time, and I'd love to hear your input on these. I'll put them up on the screen as we run through them. And then we'll go raid Des if she's still on. I'm gonna guess she's still on. She definitely streams late. Uh-oh. Well, tends to stream. I shouldn't say definitely. Overselling here. Yep, she's still streaming. Okay, shout out to Des. Switch to decaf. Max respect on the stream hustle. Jenny, do you have any plans on using that massive PC to stream someday? I know we ask you this all the time, but any updates on that front? You absolutely have the machine to do it. You have a whole network of friends with a wealth of experience that could get you off the ground. One of my next big streaming projects is to figure out if this super cheap capture card solution is a viable alternative to something like an Elgato or an AverMedia. Definitely rolling the dice here. This thing might not work at all, and I'm not sure what my options are for returning it. But if it works, it's a capture card solution for under 30 bucks. Versus paying like upwards of 200 for like an Elgato game capture. And not to say that you shouldn't buy an Elgato. I think they're fantastic products and they work great. But if you can start streaming for under $30, like that's almost a no-brainer. If you've been sitting on the fence like, oh, this is too expensive, this might be the thing. I'm still thinking about it. I have the technology, just not the will to try at the moment. Okay, that's fair. But I think you knowing you and the people you roll with, you will have an audience of people that are looking forward to watching and supporting you. And not only that, you have an audience of people who have experience streaming that understand what it takes, like how hard it can be at the beginning. So I don't think you have to worry too much about like, oh, but I don't know what to say. I'm sure that those hanging out with you will have no problem picking up the slack. I really like a bunch of foods. I've recently discovered how I have no ability to spell. Thanks. Yeah, I'm sure your streams would be great. Chow mein and a Diet Coke is a damn good time. I love me some chow mein. Chinese food, general of the international foods, probably my favorite quote-unquote genre of cuisine by region. Also, I'm running out of gas here, but we're like so deep in the mines and we're getting some really good stuff here. Oh shoot, it's midnight. We gotta run. We gotta run. Uh-oh. Oh no, I can't hit that guy. Okay, we gotta bail. I don't know if we're gonna make it back in time. Going a little longer. Maybe we'll save the mask. Okay, I want to talk about the music thing in particular, so we'll hold off on masks. I keep saying I'm gonna do that and then I never do. We'll hold off on the masks and we'll talk about this music list, and I'll put the list up. I don't think it's ranked. It's just here are soundtracks, some of the best gaming soundtracks of all time according to this list. And I'd like to see where you agree, where you disagree. I thought there were some interesting choices on there where I understand why someone would pick that, but I don't necessarily know that fits the criteria. And I will provide, okay, well, I'll set it up better when we get to the house, assuming we get to the house in time. We are quickly running out of time. Oh gosh, I don't want to get robbed in Stardew Valley again. Especially since, look at all the, I'm holding like almost 5 G's. I can't have these criminals stealing my money anymore. I need that money. Winter's coming. Get in bed. I'm at least in the house. Oh no! I had the parry right in front. Okay, here we go. Go to bed. Yes. Yes. All right, we got in. Exciting times. Oh. What is... Okay. Let's save. Exit to the title screen, and I want to talk about this list I saw. And I think Dan messaged me about having... I know he's gonna kill me. 2 days in a row, I put the wrong game. I've been slow to update my game titles and stuff. Here we go. This is a list from Pitchfork. They are one of the biggest websites in terms of Hey Athena, how's it going? We just wrapped up Stardew, but we're gonna talk about some game music stuff, and then we're gonna go raid Des. You were probably already over there. We'll bring the whole crew over, but I wanted to talk about one more thing. Let me set this up here real quick, and we can discuss and debate the merits of this list. All right, so we can. This is the Pitchfork. Hold on. Oh my goodness, that text is so big. Fave video game music of the past 20 years. Just rolls off the tongue. All right, 14-point font is also way too small on stream. That's also probably too small. Here. Okay. So, Pitchfork's list, I will say, it also has licensed music. So if we're talking, it's going to have music that wasn't necessarily made for the game, but it was pulled into the game. And yes, the last 20 years. So I guess 2000s onward. Their favorite soundtracks. Here we go. And this is not in any particular order. Do you want me to... Okay, we'll go one game at a time. We'll talk about it. And I think it's not so much about the ranking. It's the, like, could you make an argument for this game being, like, yeah, one of the best soundtracks of the last 20 years? It just hit me 2000 was 20 years ago. I know. I feel so old. I've seen, like, places on the internet where the youngsters have referred to a time when I grew up as the 20th century, and I'm like, oh, that hurts. Like, I wasn't even born in this century. That's crazy. God, I feel old. I know. All right, we got to go back to this list because this is where I'm writing all the Pitchfork's favorite soundtracks of the last 20 years in games. Here we go. First on their list. Animal Crossing. Yeah, and I wasn't born in you weren't born in this millennium either. First on their list, Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I can explain, I don't want to read the entire article, but the big reason it is on this list is because of all the KK Slider music. And Randy says, not my favorite of the Animal Crossing soundtracks. Okay, I think there is an argument to be had that Animal Crossing should be in this discussion because the KK Slider music is so catchy. It's these compositions that a lot of the time were like lo-fi 8-bit, but he does all of these different genres in every single game, and I think they're very catchy. I have not played all the Animal Crossing games. I like the music in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I don't know if I would put it in my favorite, though. It wouldn't be in my favorite. I can understand the argument for why you would put that in there. I wouldn't make that argument, though. You've never played Animal Crossing? It's an interesting experience. It's not for everyone, but some people, like, if you're in that target market for that game, like, oh, it will destroy your life. Technically, everyone is born in as many millennium as they are years old. That's fair. Here we go. Next on Pitchfork's list. Oh gosh. Celeste. I can't argue that one. That is arguably, it is easily one of my all-time favorite soundtracks. Track 2, the level 2 music, Resurrections, is in the top 2 of my all-time favorite video game music. Such a good track, and the music in that game is incredible. That mix of like 8-bit chiptune with lo-fi and the modern synthesizers and the breakbeats. Oh, it's so good. There's so much stuff going on in that soundtrack, and it's incredible, and it fits the game and the action so well. So I have no argument with that. Celeste, yes, Athena throwing up the music note. All right, so we're giving Celeste a thumbs up. I respect that. This one I have not heard. I remember this game coming out on the 360. It's a JRPG, and I think isn't it about like Chopin or Bach or something like that? And I did not play this one, so I can't really speak to it, but if you guys have, I would love to hear your point of view. Is it worthy of like this favorite list? Or someone's favorite list? Here's another one. I have not played this. I've heard good things about the game as a whole, though. I know it mostly for mobile. Monument Valley, yes or no? 2014. I know it as a mobile game. I didn't play it, but I remember that game getting a ton of awards for its gameplay. JRPGs generally have good music. Yeah, that's definitely been a staple of the genre. Green Dude says, not my personal favorite, but Eternal Sonata is good. All right. There we go. Monument Valley, great game. All right. You don't remember the soundtrack, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I've mostly heard stuff about the gameplay. I've never heard anyone talk about the soundtrack. This one. This is, now we're getting into licensed music here. Such a good soundtrack. I'm gonna hit air horns for this one. Oh, it's not all like licensed music. There's definitely some amazing rap songs in there that were modern, that were classic, but also about half the soundtrack is original beats by Just Blaze, who was like one of the hottest music producers at the time, hip-hop music producers. Him and Kanye West had a very similar sound. They were both making beats for Jay-Z at the time, and Just Blaze's beats, phenomenal. Some of the best stuff. And I remember, like, I went out of my way to listen to that soundtrack, even outside of the game. Such a good bangers. And Ved Viking says, Darkest Dungeon has your favorite soundtrack. I have not played that one, and I'm not familiar with the soundtrack. Randy, which one do you really love the soundtrack of? NBA Street? Don't spoil it, but if Scott Pilgrim vs. the World isn't on that list, I will riot. That is a great soundtrack, too. Oh, man. Man, in a different world, I would love to stream that game. Get some people over and stream that. Maybe for Extra Life. Oh yeah, NBA Street, great soundtrack. Here's one. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of love in the chat, or at least generally speaking. Persona 5. I have not played any of the Persona games. I have no idea. I know a lot of people love this one though. You were supposed to see Anamanaguchi in April, and I'm so sad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Persona 5 music, I'm gonna guess that's a thumbs up from everybody. I could be wrong. I'm not alone. I've never played a Persona game either. Okay. I mean, based on what I know about those games. Okay, this is not entirely true. I have played the Persona Arena fighting game, but that doesn't count. That doesn't really have the lore or anything in it. You've never played it, but the Persona 5 music in Smash is really good. See, I haven't even played the character in Smash, so I don't know. Ooh, here's an interesting one. This is a music rhythm game from the Sega Dreamcast. Any thoughts on Space Channel 5? I have not played Space Channel 5, so I can't weigh on this one. But I would hope for a music game that had good music, and okay, Randy says yes. I adore that soundtrack. I pre-ordered the Joker amiibo. That's all the Persona I know. And yes, lots of yeses in the chat for Space Channel 5, so we're gonna leave that on the list. And Jenny Glenthal, that Joker amiibo looks really good. I love the fact that over time the amiibos have gotten better. Also, I have an amiibo up. I know I'm covering it. I was gonna try and get more. I've got a couple amiibos up. Anyway, beside the point, let's work through a couple more of these. Here's one. I've only played this game for about 10 minutes, but any thoughts or feelings on Shadow of the Colossus? You haven't played it. I played it for like 10 minutes. I have it, and then I didn't really put much time into it. I should have, though. I should have. I feel bad. That one was a gift too. Okay, we've got some love from Athena there, so we're gonna leave that one alone. Well, not leave that alone in per se, and like we're not gonna kick it off the list. Excellent soundtrack. Okay, we've got some thumbs up here. Seems like generally speaking, you guys are in agreement with this. Oh, here's another one. I don't recall anything about this soundtrack, but this might be the oldest game on the list from 2000. The Sims. I don't recall anything about that soundtrack. That might actually be the last PC game I played, period. I remember trying it and hearing about the concept and was like, oh, this is interesting, and our computer at home could barely run it, and I was terrible at it, but it was a really neat concept. And you're not a fan of The Sims. Yeah, I don't know if we have any Sims players here to weigh in on that. We may have had a version of the game that didn't have sound. Oh, okay, that might be it too. I was wondering, like, why don't I remember any sort of sound? Okay, here's another one. I think I know this one as a mobile game. Sword and Sorcery, anyone? I have not played it, so I can't weigh in on that one. I've heard good things, and there's a couple more. There's 2 more games on this list. 2 more games. You've heard so much about the game, and I bought it and got nowhere in it. Oh, Dean going for it? Oh, you hate to see it. One of these days, man. Okay, so no, we can't really say anything about Sword and Sorcery. That's fine. 2 more games. One of these is licensed, one of these is not. The licensed game. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I will say, generally speaking, the Tony Hawk soundtracks are fire. Yeah, Tony Hawk 2, yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to also thumbs this one up as well. Tony Hawk 3 had also an amazing soundtrack. Tony Hawk 4 also pretty good. I know a lot. There's a bunch of rock songs where I know it because of Tony Hawk. In my head, I still think of like AC/DC's TNT, mostly because of the intro to, I think it's Tony Hawk 4, and then Tony Hawk 3 for me is all about, oh, what is that song? Oh, the Ace of Spades. If you like to gamble. Oh man, what if we are we gonna get DMCA'd if we do this?
If you like to gamble, I'll tell you how to win. You win. Oh man. Oh, I don't know the words well enough to remix that song. I also don't want to get copyright striked. I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. No.
Sorry, off topic. I think you should take a little look at Darkest Dungeon. Not exactly a happy game, but it's really interesting to get into. Could be something to stream. I don't know. I'll write that down. I know it's on the Switch, and I've heard good things. And one more game I think that a bunch of us are familiar with because we may have seen a friend stream this recently. I have not played this game myself. Admittedly, I personally have no interest in playing this one. It was fun watching this person stream it, though. Undertale. There it is. That is Pitchfork's list of their favorite soundtracks of the last 20 years. From the parts I heard of Ian streaming Undertale, I did like that music. I will say that. You really only know Megalovania. That's kind of the big one. Darkest Dungeon's great. Not your favorite soundtrack, but it's good. And the Ace of Spades won't mute the VOD, I think. One of the maps in Call of Duty feature, and I played it on my stream a few days ago. Undertale has good music. In Call of Duty, like, okay, this is a whole other discussion. about like getting DMC. I'm probably not gonna get DMCA'd for that, at least most likely not on Twitch. But when you are playing licensed music, even if the licensed music's in the game, you can still get hit, you can still get muted, you can still get copyright striked. It's about the algorithm's ability to spot the music. If the music is kind of faint in the background and you're talking over top of it, it can be really hard for a system to programmatically hear that song. So even if you might have gotten through with it, it might be for a whole host of other reasons. There might have been gunshots obstructing the sound. Maybe it was quiet, you were talking. Oh, that green dude, best of luck on future tries. But yeah, you can kind of get away with it to a point. I think YouTube is way worse. You can get hit really bad on like minute snippets of licensed music. And I've seen, don't worry, that green dude, it's tough. You have a 2% chance of getting a shiny. A couple of people here have one. Yeah, you should. I would generally avoid it as much as you can. Like using licensed music, I know a lot of streamers do it, and not to say that it's right. It's still illegal. You just haven't been. Twitch has been slow to. The record labels have been slow to punish streamers for that, but they will, and it'll be really bad when they do. On YouTube, like I've seen What's Good Games, one of my favorite podcasts with Andrea Renee, Christine Seimer, tons of girl power on that podcast. They got dinged on YouTube because they were humming the final countdown, like like that was it. It was just the two of them humming the intro, a couple of seconds of that song, and they got demonetized for it. Like, wasn't even the actual recording, it was just them humming it, and they got shut down for it. Definitely not worth the risk on YouTube. Their system is broken beyond belief. It's a mess for sure, and it does get abused a lot. I've been a victim of people overstepping their bounds and claiming stuff that clearly wasn't theirs. Yeah, that's why I use the Stream Beats by Harris Heller. I'll play my own beats sometimes. But yeah, Stream Beats I find is the easiest, best way. It's free. Just throw it on there. Not the biggest variety of music right now, but they're working on it. They're working on it. If you're willing to spend a little bit or have annoying messages in your chat, you could also try Pretzel Music. They do an amazing job of doing the legal legwork to make sure that the music you're playing is safe on every platform. It's just that if you're using the free version, they spam messages in your chat, and it's super annoying for every time the song changes. And you have to pay, and it's going to get more expensive in August. If you're going to do it, buy the subscription. I think the sale, they're upping the prices in like 2 days. So if you want the cheap pretzel, get it now. All right, I think I can hide this list. And if we do this properly, I'm hoping to raid Des. So you're gonna have to walk me through this. I've done this once and it turned out poorly. Do I just hit the raid button in my dashboard? And I guess we should take a moment to wrap things up here. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you Ved Viking. Thank you that green dude. Thank you Athena. Thank you to Adventure Sucks, Jenny Glenthil, Player 2 Start, everybody else that dropped by. Dan, thank you to Adventure Sucks, and Why Am I Here 17 for the follows. I will be back on Sunday for the Maximus Cup Tetris 99. We're gonna go unlock that Paper Mario theme. I'm gonna have to come up with a new song. I have backed myself into this weird corner where now I have to write. I feel the pressure to have a different song every time. And like, I guess if I'm gonna stream Tetris a bunch, I should have a lot of things to say. But now here's the time to like rap about Paper Mario, and I haven't really played enough Paper Mario, I think, to have like really witty lines. So I'll need a couple days to figure that out. Thanks for the stream. All right, so stick around. We're gonna raid Des. Let me see if I can do this properly. I raid channel, switch to. There it is. She's playing Overcooked? That's not what okay. So we're gonna start this raid. Thank you everybody for dropping by. You can find me on Sunday. We're gonna stream again in thirdperson.com, the website. I write every day, And yeah, social media, Twitter, Instagram. Otherwise, let's go raid. We will break multi-stream. Yeah, this is the snake eating its tail. All right, we are about to raid. 5 seconds, and then I guess I'll have to stop things on my end. Let me see how this goes. And raid now. So let me shut things down. Bye, everybody.